Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and I got another box to open. It's actually been, I don't know, a few days since I've opened a box, maybe a whole week. I feel like it's been a little slow. I've sold a couple of knives recently to free up some funds and pay off some other knives that I had bought and probably shouldn't have. And I've also traded a couple of things. This is one of the trades that I made. So if you read in the title, you'll have already seen what this is, but this is one of the knives that has been most recommended that I try out. And the Bradford knives in general have just been highly recommended to me for a while now. I know a lot of people who really like them. I have frankly pretty much heard nothing but good things. I'll figure out this box eventually. But yeah, I know people who are just really like die-hard, big fans of their knives, and I've always liked the way that they look. I've always been curious about them. I've always wanted to try one. I just haven't done it yet. So it's finally happening. I think what I'm going to be doing with this one is in a similar fashion to what I've done before, just spending a week with it, carrying it every day as part of my EDC, if you will, and seeing how it goes for me to EDC a fixed blade, because it's kind of been something. I tried it for like 2 days when I got my SE Azula 2, and the clip setup on that and the sheath, just it wasn't that comfortable. I didn't find that I had any more functionality than I typically did with a folder for my type of uses. I had thought about getting another sheath for that would make it kind of scout carry or horizontal carry. I never ended up doing that. I ended up just putting that knife on my pack, and I carried it that way for a long time. But here we have the Bradford USA box. I've been following Bradford on Instagram for quite a long time at this point. I've been impressed with them. Oh, that's really cool. The guy who I traded with apparently threw in a little Gerber shard. What does that mean? Oh, it's a little EDC tool. That's cool. A little pry bar / bottle opener. Very cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Alright, let's talk knife. So, Bradford care instructions. It's a knife. I'm going to take care of it like I do any other knife. Little Bradford card, made in the USA sticker inside the box. I like that. I prefer to buy USA made. It's not a hard rule for me, but I prefer it. So this one is wooden scales, which I thought was pretty cool. It's got kind of a natural tan leather sheath. As you can see, it is set up exclusively for kind of horizontal carry. So I'm excited to give this a shot and see how it actually does carrying in a typical like full day at a time for a week, just to see how it frankly does. Now everybody always says that the ergos on these are really good, and I would say on first impressions I'd probably kind of have to agree with that. This one is in M390 blade steel, which for a fixed blade honestly isn't my favorite blade steel, but I can't complain about it. I like M390 quite a bit. I'd be more excited if on like a little fixed blade like this, if it was maybe 3V or something. But M390 is a fantastic blade steel, and I think the basic ones of these are an N690, and so I 10 times out of 10 take M390 over N690. It's got this kind of DLC coating that's been like, I guess you'd call it stonewashed. It's kind of roughed up a little bit. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I like these wooden scales. I like that it's kind of layers of wood with different color, so the way that they're contoured really shows that off. You can see it's obviously full tang. Got this little cutout back here for a lanyard, which I will never put on it because I don't like lanyards on knives. But yeah, it feels like I'm really supposed to be in this forward choil. In that choil, I get a nice full 4-finger grip on here, but there's not extra handle sticking out or anything. This definitely feels small enough that I should be able to... Wait, which way did this go? I should be able to carry this daily. It's not super heavy. It's not going to be super cumbersome, I hope. I know a lot of people do it and rave about it, so I'm excited to see how it frankly does. I've also just never carried a fixed blade horizontal like this. I've never even tried it. So a lot of curiosity happening here. And like I said, this has been one of the most recommended things from my viewers and just friends for me to try out. So I'm thinking it may end up kind of being something that I end up liking. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to turn into me being a EDC fixed blade kind of guy, but I'm open to it. If I find that I like it, then it will become a regular thing. So I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for checking it out with me. I know this is kind of a short one, but it's just the unboxing. I'll be doing a first impressions after I've had it on me for about a day, and then I will do a full review after I've carried it every day for at least a week. It might be a little over a week, depending on timeline of the other stuff I have coming in and the other stuff I still need to review and all of that. But in over a week, there will be a full review on this one. So there it is, the Bradford Guardian. This is the Guardian 3, by the way. I know that the Guardian series comes in a bunch of different sizes at this point. There's the 3.5, there's the 4, I think there's a 5. So obviously that's referring to the blade length. This is the one with 3 inches of blade, and then the 3.5 is 3.5, the 4 is 4 inches. At least that's the way I understand it. So this is the little guy that's kind of designed for what I'm going to be trying to do with it. I would be curious as well, depending on how this goes, about maybe trying out, am I doing this the right way? Yeah, about maybe trying out one of their bigger fixed blades. If I end up really liking this, I enjoy a good outdoor fixed blade as well. So, thanks for checking it out with me. Bradford Guardian begins now.